Hello, this is a channeled message for you, and I'm connecting to a collective today that has a strong connection with both dolphin spirit and deer spirit. I'm also getting seashells and the ocean and water. So, if you've been seeing these synchronicities lately, then this is just extra confirmation that this reading is for you. If you haven't been seeing these synchronicities, then the universe is asking you to pay attention because the universe is trying to show you these synchronicities. So we have dolphins and the oceans and seashells as well as deer. So keep an eye out for these. I'm also strongly getting the synchronicity of like vortexes and portals, specifically through the hands. So some of you may be connecting with like mudras, if you know what mudras are. Some of you may be working with like energy portals. We are also stepping into this full moon in Scorpio. And so there is this heavy emphasis on like this watery energy. Scorpio is a fixed water sign. So if you have any Scorpio sun, moon, or rising in your astrology chart, this full moon, this period of time is extra important for you, and you are really going to be feeling it. I'm getting that shadows are coming up to the surface, but it's not like the message isn't about doing the traditional shadow work like you usually do. The message is more about like being more inquisitive about these shadows. Like, where did this come from? Is this belief actually real? Is it true? Who told me this? And I'm getting that like forgiveness is a really important part of the shadow. It's not about like you fixing yourself, it's about you forgiving somebody else. Whether it's like a family member for a belief that was instilled upon you, it's like you're seeing how they were playing a program that was given to them, which was given to that person, and now you are like you're seeing this, and it's like you're not happy with the belief and you're identifying it, but you also have a lot of empathy and compassion, which is allowing you to forgive. And I'm also hearing more love, less judgment. So it's like this shadow, this stuff that's coming up, it desires to be forgiven and released so that you can fully embody your truth. Because I know that this collective has been following the breadcrumbs, has been connecting to this vortex, connecting to source and getting in the flow, and following these breadcrumbs. And what I'm hearing is that, like, rather than judging yourself for when you are not doing that, how about you love yourself for all the effort and the time and how much you actually are in that vortex, in that flow state? And I'm also getting that when you see this shadow, you identify where it truly came from. It's going to help you forgive because you're, rather than looking at your family or whoever this belief came from, I'm getting for a lot of you that it is from your family line. Rather than looking at it with judgment, you're going to be looking at it with love because you see why it was programmed in the first place. Like, this is the kind of thing that is generationally installed because initially it was a means of survival and protection, but it's not serving you anymore. And so I want to get a little bit of more clarity on this and give you some more messages for this full moon. Like, listening is very significant right now. The universe is giving you messages constantly. And part of why I'm getting this like ocean and water synchronicity is that a lot of you may receive more messages if you go to the water. If you enjoy like swimming or kayaking or anything like that, I'd recommend doing that on this full moon. Some of you may be doing like water rituals. And like seashells are also a synchronicity because like I'm thinking, you know how like when you were a kid and you would hold your ear up to the magic conch shell and you'd hear the sound of the ocean in the shell? It's like source desires to connect you with magic again. And like there's so much magic in this world, and source really wants to blow your mind with that and reconnect you with like that childlike energy that like I'm really getting pulled back into the past of you remembering who you were and how you were before some of these programs were installed. the love, the joy, the bliss, the freedom, because that's your natural state. That's who you are. That's where we're reconnecting. That's what we're tapping into. And so it's like, I'm getting this message of like abundance, worthiness. It's not something you have to go get. It is who you are. It's actually inside. It's here. So it's like tapping back into yourself and reconnecting with your oneness. It's like a lot of you have so much respect for the earth, and a lot of you connect to the earth through water. We know that the planet is 70% water, right? And you have this deep love and this deep reverence, and Source is saying you are 70% water too. So connect with yourself and see the oneness. See the oneness. All the beauty you see in the earth, all the beauty you see in others is a reflection of you. You hold this within yourself. And I'm getting that for a lot of you, this light within you is really starting to shine through, and you're choosing it more. You're choosing to act from this place of love in a more consistent place. And it's because you've done so much healing and so much recovery, and like shadow work is significant. And that's why there's this emphasis of like, during this full moon, the answer is not more shadow work. It's not about you going in there and finding more things wrong with yourself. Instead, it's about forgiving other people. It's about forgiving others and choosing love instead of judgment. Because you've done it. You're healed. There's this trap that people can fall into in spirituality where it's like, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. If you're healing, you're never healed. And you are healed. You've already arrived. Abundance is your birthright. It's who you are. It's who you are. And so you're really starting to see this. I'm getting this is sinking in for you in a new, deeper way in your body and soul. It's like there is this alignment that is taking place because you healed. You are not healing. You healed. Burst of magic. I'm getting a lot of lotus flowers. Lotus flowers are another synchronicity to look out for. Some of you may be going towards bodies of waters where lotus flowers are. This is extra confirmation that this is for you. There is magic that is coming through into your life. And the more you put yourself in situations that put you in this flow with the universe, the more magic you're going to see. Remember, I mentioned this with the conch shell. The conch shell is a phone. Interesting. So yeah, it's like listening in and tuning in, and seashells can help do this for a lot of you because you have this very ancient sea energy within you. And a lot of you do resonate very closely and very deeply with the ocean. It's like there's something magical that's going to happen. Dragonflies, I'm seeing dragonflies now. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Doing this by water will amplify it further. Make a wish. So for a lot of you, when you have this quiet time in meditation, it's like the quiet, the clearing of the mind is important. And then as you come back, focus on your wish and then let it go. Focus on what it is you desire and then let it go and show up and act in the world as though you already have it, because it's coming to you, because our current reality is the result of our past vibrations. And so you choosing in this now moment to step into your highest vibration, your highest frequency, and then the world will start to reflect that back at you. You can't rely on reality to tell you how to feel, because reality is a result of your past feelings and experiences and the way that you showed up, your past vibrations. So you must choose the vibrational state first. You must choose the vibration and then allow reality to start reflecting that. This has been sinking in very deeply for me lately, guys, that your current reality is the result of your past vibrations. Everything that you have, you bought when you were at a certain vibration, at a certain frequency. It doesn't matter what your current vibration is. You already manifested these things in the past, so that's what your reality is reflecting back to you. And so that is why when you choose that I am at this new vibration, I am vibrating at the frequency of my manifestation, and you stay there and you keep coming back there, even when you come back down, we're always focusing on raising it back up, then your manifestation is able to come in because reality starts saying, oh, this is the new baseline. This is where we are operating from now. I'm going to start creating this. I'm going to start putting opportunities and people and situations and items that reflect this current vibrational state. And the good news is that you found this channel, that you are watching this video, and therefore you are aligned with the highest frequency, and you can stay here. That's why I'm here. I'm reminding you who you are, and I'm helping you tap in. Not just tap in, staying there is the key. And the more you tap in, the longer you're going to be able to stay here. I'm giving you the taste. The reason why it feels good when you watch these videos is because I am tuning you into your true vibration. 11:11 on the clock when I said that, by the way. You're so magical, and you deserve magic. And magic is everywhere, and magic wants to show itself to you. And so that's why we meditate. That's why we focus on our desires and our manifestation. That's why we take care of ourselves. We treat ourselves the way that we desire to be treated. Because our reality is reflecting back at us all of our past decisions, actions, vibrations. And I know that you are meant to experience bliss and fun and joy. That's why you're here. And it's like, you're never going to get it all done. You're never going to get it all done. So just let that go and focus on being present and having fun, and know that the universe will channel through you everything that needs to happen. It's not about your mind. It's not about forcing it to happen. That doesn't feel good. Working hard doesn't feel good. And we live in a country, in a world that has told us that that is the key by powers at play, because they want us to stay small. But you are not meant to be small. You are so vast. You are love. You are here to wake up, remember who you are, and help others wake up and remember who they are. Because we're creating and we're choosing something different. And it's just that this planet has these past vibrations that we are still seeing, but are on their way out. They're on their way out because we're choosing the higher path. We're choosing the higher path, and that's why we are here. And so we, ourselves, we must flow like water. The problem with Scorpio, I mean, it's not a problem, it's just, it is what it is. It's a fixed water sign, which is stuck, stagnant, okay? And so when water is stagnant, that is also when life can grow within it. It has the conditions, it has everything it needs to grow life and thrive. And so it's not always a bad thing, but it's just like, what are we growing within that? And we are seeing that our shadows and our past beliefs are sometimes what could keep us stuck and stagnated. And instead, we are choosing to move in a flow because Source, there's a reason why the only constant in the universe is change. And it's because Source is flowing. Source needs movement. And that's what we're doing. We are getting in this flow. And so that is also why we are forgiving and we're releasing, because that way we are not going to be stuck in this stagnant water, feeding the shadows and the life and everything that's keeping us stuck. Instead, we're going to feed what makes us feel good. And when we feed what makes us feel good, that sets us free and allows us to flow again. This full moon is bringing in for you a lot of clarity. But you need to allow yourself to be in a quiet state of mind to receive it. I've been receiving the message a lot recently about meditating, about quiet, So we have to get off the phones, we have to get off YouTube, we have to get off the TV, and we have to tune in. Because when you tune in, you're connected to infinite intelligence, infinite wisdom. And that's what you're worthy of. That's where you should be getting your information. And you're receiving this from me because you can feel that that's what I'm tapping into. But you don't need me to do that. You can do that yourself. Because you're so powerful and magical and wonderful. And I also want to say that I was meditating before I started this video, and I saw a beautiful vision. I saw a vision where there was a red string. And I was pulling the red string and walking, and this red string led me into a cave. I don't like caves. I've had nightmares where I like go into tight spaces and it really freaks me out. But I've been working through that actually. And so I go into this cave, and of course it's getting tighter and tighter, and I'm like, guys, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Okay. But I need to get the message, so I'm going. And so I'm going. And then all of a sudden the cave gets super tight and opens up, pops out. And I'm like in this, it's still like rock all around, but there's this big red ball of string. The string that I've been pulling, this red string, there's this giant ball of red string, and there are these people standing around the string with their pieces and their string standing there at this, almost looks like they're like worshiping this ball of yarn or something. But then as soon as I became aware of this, the red yarn ball popped open and light came through, and there was a goddess in the middle, like laying out and looking so gorgeous and glowing and vibrant. And then I looked around and was like, oh my God, what do other people think of this? And as soon as I like looked around, I was like snapped into my dream life. Like I saw my land, I saw, I saw my gardens, I saw my little village, like I saw everything that I desired. And then I saw that I was still holding the string, but that the string then connected me to all the people that had been standing around this goddess in trust and that had followed the breadcrumbs. And it was like I could tune into them at any point. And when I then followed the string telepathically to the people, I saw that they were living in their dream lives, but we had this link where we were able to see each other and communicate with each other and like check in on each other. And it was like, it just became so clear that this goddess had rewarded us for trusting and following, and, just rather than being stuck in fear, of just continuing to go in love, in trust, and not just for ourselves, but for the greater good, for everybody. And so it was really neat because then, like, I don't know, I just got like a aerial kind of view, seeing like, oh, this person's living their dream life, that person's living their dream life. Oh my gosh, I think everybody got what they desire. And so I'm feeling this energy of like, we need to get out of the feeling of not enoughness, of feeling like if other people get their desires, we can't get ours, because there truly is enough for all of us. And like, the universe wants to give us what we desire. We all have our own desires. Our desires are different and unique. And that's why there's enough. Our desires are different, unique, and then we can help each other. And yeah, I really, really like this. I also am feeling like if animals are acting funny around you this full moon, I'm getting that is also Source delivering you a message. So listen for that as well. And yeah, I'm just getting like, we need to keep following this red string, this red strand. It's like the color red is significant. This has to do with our sacral chakra, with our pleasure, with our creation, our creativity. For some of you, your womb space, okay? And so really following your pleasure is the key. This goddess that is guiding us to our desires, to our dream lives, is telling you that your pleasure, the goodness, is the compass. And even when it feels like it's tight, you just keep following what feels good, and you will come out on the other side. You will find your tribe, and together we will receive. It's really, really neat stuff. And I'm feeling like for a lot of you, you're in a space where you've been following the red string and you just are in a part of the cave that feels a little tight. You're feeling some of the old stuff coming up and you just need that reassurance that it's safe for you to continue, to keep following the pleasure, keep following what feels good. Don't go backwards, keep going forwards. You are closer than you think you are. And abundance is truly your birthright. You desire to, you're not only does your soul wants to experience abundance and pleasure and joy and bliss in this physical world with your body. Because we all go back to joy and love and bliss and oneness on the other side, but your body desires to experience it here and now. And that is the gift you are giving yourselves. And so we're keeping our vibration high and we're trusting it. We are trusting the universe and what comes up. We are forgiving. We are showing up in love. We're releasing the judgment. We're releasing the fear, the doubt. And we are in total trust of the universe. We trust that this light is guiding us because it is. And I'm really impressed with the work that you all are doing and the ways in which you're showing up, because it's coming through. It's coming through in the readings. Like, there are shifts taking place, and you all have been really like, the universe is really excited because you have been choosing more wealth, abundance, success. Like, you're hearing and you're seeing so much more than you ever have before. And so therefore you know what you're capable of. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys because you deserve it so much. And it should be fun. It should be easy. And so if that is what you desire, keep going. Keep following the red string and stay tuned, because I'm here helping you hold this vibration. Because the more we tap into it, the easier it is to stay there. And this is where you deserve to be. So I hope this resonated with you. I'm so grateful for you. And I love you so much because we are all one. And so it is.